From Storm Tracker 6, this is Forecast First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
We still can't see much of the sky on the Hillsdale camera just yet. However, there are some hints of clouds from what I can see by just looking outside here in Lansing. Those are moving in. Cloud cover has increased overnight because the rain is moving closer to us. Still dry for now, but to our north, that line of rain has its eyes set on us. We're going to be seeing our chances for showers and storms pick up here in the next few hours. And then after that, not much. You get to see a very bored meteorologist coming up as 6 News This Morning continues.
WLNS is here for you, celebrating 75 years of bringing you the news with 6 News This Morning.
And good morning. Today is Thursday, August 28th. I'm Kirk Montgomery. Megan has the day off. We begin our newscast with breaking news we've been following all morning. A portion of I-96 in Ingham County still shut down after police say a woman was found in a truck with a gunshot wound to her head. Lansing police tell us it happened just before 3 o'clock this morning on the westbound side of I-96 near South Cedar Street. The woman was found apparently in the driver's seat. This truck was in the median. Now, police tell us they believe an unknown vehicle shot at this truck. They are describing this now as a possible road rage incident. The woman was taken to the hospital. We do not know her condition. We do not know what type of vehicle they may be looking for as well. Stay with us as we get more information on this breaking news. The other big story, of course, we're following the first week of school in Minneapolis marred by a horrific shooting. Police say a suspect opened fire on a mass full of Catholic school students, killing 2 young children and wounding 14 others. Authorities say 3 adult worshipers, all in their 80s, were also hurt. Nydia Cabas now with more from Minneapolis as the police search for answers.
Prayer services and a candlelight vigil in Minneapolis as a community comes together after unspeakable tragedy.
We are a city united in grief. Let us take the next step to be a city united in action.
Hours earlier, police say a suspect shot through the windows of an Annunciation Catholic church during a mass full of students from the church's school. 2 young children, just 8 and 10 years old, were killed.
This was a deliberate act of violence against innocent children.
5th grader Weston Halsney says he ran and hid under a pew after he heard the gunshots.
My friend Victor saved me though, because he laid on top of me, but he got hit. I hope he's good in the hospital.
Parents were visibly shaken as they later reunited with their children. Police say the suspect, identified as 23-year-old Robin Westman, died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
We're also aware of a manifesto that the shooter had timed to be released on YouTube. That content has since been taken down with the assistance of the FBI, and it now remains under active review by our investigators.
Flags in Minnesota and at the White House were lowered to half-staff. The FBI says it's investigating the incident as an act of domestic terrorism and hate crime targeting Catholics. Nydia Cavazos, CBS News, Minneapolis.
And here is a live look from our Capitol camera where the U.S. and state flags have been lowered to half-staff to honor those victims after President Trump made the order. Governor Gretchen Whitmer directed that all U.S. and Michigan flags be lowered within the state capitol complex and on all public buildings and grounds all across the state. They will remain that way until Sunday. The long-standing Michigan State Fair will get underway in Oakland County later today and will implement major safety changes in response to a deadly shooting there last year. Last August, a 14-year-old was shot and killed in the parking lot of the fair in what police described as an argument that escalated. In response to last year's tragedy, the festival has introduced new policies to prevent a similar thing from happening again. So now the fair will close at 8 o'clock every night, and minors will have to be accompanied by an adult or guardian at all times. There will also be fencing and an increase in officers on the fairgrounds. The Michigan State Fair begins today in Novi and continues through Monday. 6 News has learned that former state representative Jewel Jones now facing criminal charges after he allegedly brought 2 guns inside a mid-Michigan hospital. Police say Jones was arrested on Tuesday after an employee of Covenant Healthcare Hospital in Saginaw noticed the former lawmaker had a gun. He was arraigned yesterday, charged with 2 felony counts of carrying a concealed weapon and 2 misdemeanor counts of possession of a firearm on restricted premises. The Inkster Democrat was elected to the Michigan House of Representatives in 2016. He left office in 2023 and has faced numerous legal issues. Local transportation leaders will be joining a national research group this morning to release a new report that claims roads and bridges throughout our state, especially in the Lansing area, are costing drivers hundreds of dollars. The report by TRIP, a national transportation research nonprofit based in Washington, D.C., claims the average driver in the Lansing area is losing nearly $1,900 because the roads are deteriorating, they're congested, and lack some safety features. The nonprofit says while Michigan has used additional funding from the state and federal government, it still faces, quote, a significant transportation funding gap. Local speakers will join TRIP during a virtual press conference this morning and highlight other findings in that report. And Labor Day weekend almost here, so for many of us it's the last chance to jump in the pool or the lake before summer comes to its unofficial end. And here at 6 News, we want to make sure that everyone does that safely. According to the Red Cross, 4,000 people drown each year. In fact, it's the leading cause of death for young children, but it can happen to adults as well, and that's why we are airing our Swim Safe, a water safety special with what you need to know before enjoying that one last blast of summer. You can catch it tonight right here on WLNS.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather on the Sixes, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
The flag's flying in a breeze on the Capitol camera, and the wind direction is still coming in from the southwest. That's at the surface. Up above our heads, though, the wind's changing directions, and that's bringing in cloud cover. Now those clouds scooting in from the northwest, and that's the area where we're going to see our cool rain chances move through. Temperatures a little chilly still in the 50s, and you don't want to be outside when it's raining in that. Looks like the rain showers will start off towards our northwest and then work their way down through our area as the day goes on. As for those temperatures, again, we're in the mid 50s, but to our west there's still some 60s. Temperatures will be clashing, as you can already see, to the east and to the north. There's more of those 50s, and we actually have another bubble of cool air dislodging from Canada headed our way for tomorrow. Oreo probably doesn't even care about the forecast, but for the Furcast, you may be interested to know that early this morning and later on this evening will be the best times to take pets outside. During the afternoon, that's going to be when we have the largest chance for rain and lightning. And then after that, we'll break it apart. Still a tiny chance for some rain showers this evening, but it's going to be better to head outside and you have greater odds of staying dry.
But what a great weekend on tap.
Yeah, it's going to be nice green paws for the Furcast easily, which is good with the holidays coming in.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice holiday weekend. All right, thanks, Katie. Still